bother with paying homage to forefathers. See the future like the car show floor models. Both feet in the snow so that my core follows. We don't mourn for the dead, nigga, we pour bottles. Drown sorrows, ocean blue, Murcielago. Started with Similac powder in a baby bottle. Yeah, the formula is warning ya. Crack kills, offerings to the coroner. Kill my eldest brother, nigga, I be damned. Gator at my mama house, welcome to zombie land. A hustler's paradise, a lucky paradise. Down 40, but a streak gon' have you square by night. Didn't bat an eye at it, kept the poker face. Cause the batter I added had the coca base. When you get to heaven's door, they won't hold the space. If you numb like the flesh on a smoker's face. It's no feeling like your bitch chin chillin' right. You in Italian leather and you four-wheeling right. You know you up when you can count $250,000 right. And if you down, you can sling it like a pillow fight. I'm a wizard at it, nigga, here's the magic. Make a small town feel like through a blizzard at it. Get the green from the scale like a lizard had it. Bear witness as I unveil this instant classic. Yes, my God, my God, my God. Yes, my God, my God.
Yeah. Now everybody telling me a lie. Lord, they give me something for my soul. See, I don't wanna think of suicide, so please don't take the lucky on my door. See, I've been tired of fucking all these girls, and I've been tired of spending all my dough. And if I get my story to the world, I wonder if they book me for a show. See, you can't handle pressure on your own, so why you carry border by yourself? The story, tell it wrong, and glorify the horror in the wealth. My mama call me, tell me, come me home, and I just need some guidance in my steps. I know I'm not the only one alone, I know I'm not the only one that felt. Now I'm praying that I make it 25. Baby, call the doctor for my health. And know it's kinda hard to say the drugs, cause I've been having problems with myself. And I've been asking questions, what is love? And they don't give me answers, just a check. And they don't know my issues as a child, cause I was busy cutting on myself. And hanging from the playground went wrong, until you got a rope on your neck. And I've been losing more than just my mind. Gathering was enough for self-respect. And daddy, why you coming, why you drunk? And why you never let me when I need it? And I don't wanna be like you no more. And I've been trying to cope, I'm getting weird.
They said he's busy, hold the line please. Call me crazy, I thought maybe he could mind read. Who does the blind lead? Show me a sign please. If everything is made in China, are we Chinese? And why do haters separate us like we Siamese. Technology turning the planet into zombies. Everybody all in everybody's dirty laundry. Acid rain, earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis, terrorists, crime sprees, assaults and robberies. Cops yelling stop, freeze, shoot them before we try to leave. Air quality so foul, I gotta try to breathe. Endangered species and we running out of trees. If I could hold the world in the palm of these hands, I would probably do away with these anomalies. Everybody checking for the new award nominees. Wars and atrocities, look at all the poverty. Ignoring the prophecies, more beef and broccoli. Corporate monopoly, weak world economy. Stock market toppling, mad marijuana, Oxycontin and Klonopin. Everybody out of it, out of it, out of it.
I believe Terrace Theater for this evening's Millennium stage presentation brought to you by Target and the Marriott Foundation. As a courtesy to this evening's artists and other audience members, we ask that you turn off your mobile device at this time. Photography and recording of any kind during the performance is prohibited. Millennium Stage presents a free performance at 6 o'clock, 365 days a year. All of our performances are broadcast live and available on demand at www.kennedy-center.org. This evening's performance is presented in cooperation with the Hip Hop Theater Festival. For more information about the Hip Hop Theater Festival, please visit high-artsnyc.org or pick up a brochure on your way out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the performance.
Black man on a bad day. Sound like the blues is what I'm hearing the band play. With the fat lady singing, I'm fresh out the bank, thinking how the fuck it ever get that way. I can't afford a lawyer, I ain't that paid. And if it's in my record, ain't no cascade to clear the mess up. So I plead no contest, probation, no getting half-baked. And they treat me like a damn slave right in the middle of the first black president's campaign. Graduated, but I don't want to get violated, so I can't even sip on the champagne. I don't do a damn thing, feeling like I'm living in a damn chain gang. Pain like Billie Holiday, all R&B singers better thank God I can't sing. You know that I manned up, I got too much concentration to get canned up. Never again, dude, I got fans to tend to. And I'ma be the one to tell them put their hands up. I'm so sick, cancer, I'm the truth answer. Even the damn judge had a budge. Gave me a dismissed misdemeanor this Christmas and cheesing. 'Tis this the season, on my gift list was freedom. On my gift list was freedom. But you know, freedom ain't free, right? In a world where the bigger the better, the measure thickness is the hint of the pleasure, like it's written in scripture. Who gon' listen to the send of a 5'7" figure with a different agenda? Still, ruled by the constitution of a body amended with proper addendums, popping out of the denim, a giraffe ass on a giraffe neck for a body so slender. I mean, it look real sweet, but it's splendor. If she ain't a 10, she a 9 like the engine. Still she want no dinner. She ready for her next line, press enter, until her brain like a body, no senses, blanking out like cuss word sense. See the club we all trying to get into. I'm standing in line just to enter this damn club. I wanna save you from this club. We all know the scene, bright lights beam, nice guys lean, ask can I buy a drink? Nightlife dreams for right teens, but you like 29, too many times seen. Squinted eyes sizing you for a night fling. Might be fun, but you want something romantic. These girls get dressed up all day, lies say they dress just to go dancing. Dress code don't enforce your standards, won't date online, so you in line hoping to find something inside, it's some guy. But for guys, it's you they want to get inside this whole world based on the outside. But you tend to warm the skin, right? Your biological clock is striking midnight, appearance fading, you can't wait for the prince type. Plus these slippers never really fit right. Don't want another lonely kid rich ride. I'll save you from this club, the crowds and the clowns, the drinks and the drugs, all pretending for love. I'll save you from this club, the lights, the life, the shoves and the rubs. We all just want to be touched. I'll save you from this club, facades and cover-ups. They all just want to fuck. I know, but maybe I'll save you from this club. I know you bored to get in long lines and short dresses, addressed to shorty lines to find out what your address is. Like you was born yesterday, they just wanna undress you. See you change, just another dime for the collection. But that don't align with your objectives, or rather your perspective, assigned to you by essence. By being 29, about that time to go get pregnant, cause for females 30 single is not socially accepted. You like you ain't gon' be sexy forever. Hope he say I do, for he think he can do better. So here you are again, lipstick mascara blend. Your patience like your eyeliner, worn very thin. To go me married men, and boys all ever again. They smile and stare and grin, act like they care and then just disappoint. But where to go to find love? Yeah, that's the point, huh? Well, I save you from the club, the crowds and the clowns, the drinks and the drugs, all pretending for love. Yeah, I save you from this club, the lights, the life, the shoves and the rubs. We all just want to be touched. Yeah, I save you from this club, facades and cover-ups. They all just want to fuck. I know, but I can save you from this club. I save you from this club. But I don't want to keep myself from one. And I know I'm on the path to self-destruction, but I know I'm on the path to self-destruction. I know I'm on the path to self-destruction, but I don't want to keep myself from wanting, no. I don't want to keep myself from wanting. I know I'm on the path to self-destruction, but got to get it, I got to get it. Got to get it, I got to get it. My drunken slumber got me waking off the ailing, hungover like Michael Jackson's Baby off the railing. Ain't no telling if the liquor flowing like a faucet and it fell in my cup, then all else blurred. I don't know how to say enough, like no one taught me the word. I'm so sincere, I mean sincere, sorry I slurred. Whenever we get the feel, we drink like fish and get so drunk, yeah, we forget that we ain't got gills. Instead we got livers. Every intake of liquor is making us sicker of the work. One day it quits us. I'm more with the influence I drive, unless Tupac is sitting shotgun in my ride. Living life like we got dozens of lives, 100 organs to spare, money for DUIs. Sometimes I try, but now I ain't perfect. I'm just running my mouth, baby, I ain't even perfect. No, I'm on the path to self-destruction, though. I know I'm on the path to self-destruction, though. I know I'm on the path to self-destruction, though. I know I'm on the path to self-destruction. Just wanna live my life, though, man. Just wanna live my life, man. Come on, man. I just wanna live my life. My life. Can I live my life? Huh? Just wanna live my life. Just wanna do me. I'm living my life. I mean, I had a good deal of pain, but if I could do it twice, my clothes still the only things I would change. Yo, I'm kind of a connoisseur of the feminine body. She leaving to the telly not to end up in the lobby. Messing with that white girl, get you snotty. I just hope to get some Becky that feel better than the Molly. Wild night, I need a better hobby. Ain't got my niggas to Paris, but at least we been the mountain. Sipping sushi and wasabi, lightheaded and headed to the party. I'm on that Patron, I'm gone but never sloppy. I might have made it rain, but see my memory is foggy. Fondling brides, I don't remember too fondly. I remember her, she just was acting hella snobby, but elegant and naughty. Evidently she want me, invested only if my chances better than the probably. Good God. Good God. Good God. Ain't this all we live for? Nah. Yeah, to live it up, getting down, give it all you got. I pray to God that it never stops, but it will. So until I just say, good God. Good God. Good God. Jesus. Those shuffles we got ain't shrooms, but they'll make do. Good God. Jesus. Those shuffles we got ain't shrooms. Those shuffles we got ain't shrooms, but they'll make do. Those shuffles we got ain't shrooms, but those shuffles we got ain't shrooms, but they'll make do. Those shuffles we got, till death do us part. Remember I told you you were a part of me. And you so close to my heart. And how do you remove that which is a piece of you, which now is a piece of me? Unless it's a piece of me, I mean a piece of food, something that passed through, swallow, spit out and chew. But then wouldn't you feel used? And didn't you say you felt the same way too? The way you acting now make me doubt that it's true. I just remember Rome, we conquered it in a day. Through the city we roamed, felt like we could walk in Spain. Set the train to Bloom and sat on beaches of Venice. Oh, the real Venice, not in Los Angeles. How could you forget it? Italian authentic dinners, August, September. This is before the winter, before you got cold and made me ask one question. Like, didn't I take you all over the world? Didn't I show you some nice things? I know I used to call you my girl, but some days I treated you like a queen. I showed you love. I showed you love. I showed you love. I showed you love. In the Vincent Van Museum in Amsterdam, I'm seeing how things go underappreciated. Expect that from fans, but damn, I was your man. Still you treat me like I wasn't good enough to make it, or good enough to make you. Grateful for the strawberry tea with the lake view. Good God, hey, suits the shuffles that we got ain't shrooms, but they'll make two. All the things we made in a room, knew one day I could hate you. Your cruelty could be painful. You go and do that thing that made me right, like it takes two, when it takes two to tango. My point of view, my angle, sounds like I used to love her, mixed with Common's verse for angel. And yo, I was no angel, I never wore a halo. The web woven is tangled, I'm just hoping for a breakthrough. Picture in the past though, like where did all Van go? Can't you see the sample? Didn't I take you all over the world? Didn't I show you some nice things? I know I used to call you my girl, but some days I treated you like a queen. I showed you love. I showed you love. I showed you love. I showed you love. According to my own moral code, I got like an A-. Okay, fuck it, B+. 8, 9 out of 10 times, I'm probably doing the right thing. I think the law inherently acknowledges that it can't enforce every rule all the time, that eventually the consistent code breakers will get caught, and then there's an allowance for most of us, almost kind of good people. There's no allowance for us almost kind of good people to be in the right? Because I have been in the right, on the right-hand side of the road, so many times for the wrong reasons. The first time, this cop told me that I'd driven through the parking lot of a movie theater too many times. The second time, I made it inside the movie theater, but the best fight scene happened before the movie started.
It was like these two Chinese families who literally fought their way to the exit and left all the brothers just sitting there saying, quote, damn, it wasn't us. The third time, this cop car followed my Solara through the streets for about like 10 minutes, then pulled me over, checked my license, and when I checked out, he said he couldn't see whether I changed my tags or not. Those tags are color-coded for that particular reason. You couldn't see? I don't think you should be walking around with a gun, player. You can't see? Are you colorblind? Clearly not. The fourth time, I'm walking across the street and a parked cop car flashes its high beams at me. It's awkward, so I'm inclined to wave hi. At least I keep walking and then the car speeds towards me and then just drives off like it was a bluff. Like I would run first and wonder what I was guilty for later. I might. The fifth time I'm parked at the park and 5-0 parks behind me, points a camcorder at me, so I just kind of pose. Till the pose get all the info they need. I'm told to leave. Notified that I've been registered in a gang-affiliated database? Like, I thought I had to sign up for that. The sixth time I get this police escort from closing club to my parked car. He got his arm out the window just staring at a brother, you know? I dressed to get looked at, but that's not what I had in mind. The seventh time, I'm around the corner from my house, and that's it. Daytime, I spent the first hours of 2006 outside my house, lying face down under an infrared police gun, nervously pointed down. The ninth time, I'm dragged by neck off the steps of a Las Vegas hotel, and the tenth time, I'm high. I'm way too high. And I'm driving too fast. And lights flash, and my whole life might change. There's no weed in the car. Okay, I can get myself out of this. I'm not drunk. My friend smoked in the car. I smoked earlier. I don't have any weed on me. Yeah, sure. You can search me. Those are mushrooms. I forgot about. I smoked too much. I'm in cuffs. I'm on the side of the road. Cars pass by. My car is being searched. They shot me with a knife in my car. What is this other cop here for? Did he just say felony? It's a felony? I didn't know I was. I'm crying. I'm begging. I go to school here. I'm not a bad person. I never had this on me. A friend gave it to me. It was just a fluke. Please, just let it slide. Let it slide, please. I'm not a bad. He says it's too late. How can I get out of this? Mugshots. Fingerprints. Everything is processed. Okay. Who has $10,000 for bail? I'm not gonna call my parents. I won't call my parents. Who has? I can't call cell phones from here. I don't know anybody with the landline except my parents. I won't call my parents. They don't need to know. No one knows I'm here. When I call, no one knows I'm here. I'm going to jail. I take off my Fuck!
Seeing flashy lights, to them lights flash on my flash car. Soon as I pass the headlight dead, which invites then to make me wanna stop like a bright and gas light. I stop like the lights red, they shine they flashlights. I'm like, that's bright. Oh, can't you see my skin is light red? I know I ain't that hard to see at night, but still I'm air fried. Can only get 3/5 of my rights for 5/5 of my black life. How am I not supposed to be scared? My people either pushed over the edge or pulled over the curb, thrown on the hood, face put to the floor. Or you would have you been on probation before? It's 'cause I'm black, right? I don't know, but I know I wouldn't even have to ask if I passed that. There are 2 programs afforded to us first-time, non-violent drug offenders. One of them can wipe this completely from my record. I didn't get that one. The other first-time, non-violent drug offenders get sent to a treatment center, which upon completion gets your charges dismissed, but not deleted. Forgive, but don't forget. It's like the lover who took you back after you cheated and then bringing it up every night. What's the fucking point? Until I die, I'll always be like black, like male, like felon. No adjectives before the word felon can make it any better. Try it. Go ahead. Your creative writing workshop teaching, Toni Morrison reading, middle class, Elton John listening ass, felon, college graduating, decent credit rating having, backpack rapping, square ass glasses wearing, poetry playwright, young black male, felon. Sounds like an insult, right? I'm guilty until proven innocent. And until then, I have legal felony conviction status. I get this feeling like I'm being pushed down this assembly line, this conveyor belt, this one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter justice, and no one really gives a fuck where I came from or where I'll go. I've been sent to a circle of non-judgment upon judge order. A government-sponsored, spiritually centered recovery program. It's the last stop before jail, and I am being put to the test. Piss test, testimonies, and I detest it all. Do not judge, lest you be judged. But I've been judged. I'm trying not to do unto others as been done on to me. Hi, my name is, and I am not an addict. I'm not. I'm a good nigga, if we're gonna put labels on it. I'm a good nigga. I recycle and shit. I'm a good nigga. I mean, at least that's what I've managed to gather from the Ross, Phoebes, Chandlers of the world who might have thought it a compliment to say, I like black people like you, or you're one of the good ones, which my Rosetta Stone for racism translated into you're a good nigga. And I didn't mind it. I actually kind of liked it. You know, some part of me felt a little bit proud, you know. Being a good one was like being a nigga. Black folks could say it to me endearingly. White folks probably shouldn't say it out loud. If I was trying to prove anything to anyone, it was to my crew, to my peers, that I could be down without letting them hold me here. I always got this feeling like I was born with a strike already, that through goodness I could receive penitence, forgiveness for a sin not my own. And yeah, I am good and bright and qualified and polite. I'm nonviolent. I got a pretty good outlook on life. I smile a lot. My teeth are bright. They think that I'm cute. My nose is right. My lips is big enough. My dick is big enough. What's up? You like? What it do? You in the mood for a little bit of taboo? I do like check off, and y'all like to check off your to-do. I'm the desire without the fear. I'm safe. I'm trustworthy. You need diversity in the workplace? Great. I need a career. I'm just playing the game with the tokens given. I'm already Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Here's your golden ticket. A fix for your fixation. Your methadone prescription. Starbucks equivalent to your fantasy addiction. Your guiltless pleasure. Your diet soda. Your fat-free loaf. Your coke-free crack. You're Barack Obama. You voted for him, right? You didn't even know he was black. I'm the element of surprise. The black white elephant in the room. The beauty and the pain of Ella Fitzgerald's tune. I let you really channel the channel your television assumes. It suits me fine, fuck what you telling it too. I'm the talented tenth and the 10th of 11%. So few, so few, so few, so few, so few.
Praise the Lord.
Deemed in need of treatment. But the only fix I really need is for my face. I am hoping that what I'm thinking isn't reading, because all my thoughts are beginning with, did that motherfucker just say? Hey, I used to get a hard-on every time I saw a bag with white stuff in it. I mean, it still turns me on. You know, like some people, they have a fetish for high heels, okay? They see the shoes and they get really, really horny. Well, me, I got a fetish for white powdery stuff. And high heels. I'm working on acceptance. No one in here is better than anyone else. In here. So what does that mean if I feel like I'm at my worst? I'm judging myself. But the truth is, I don't think there is any excuse for you being toothless. I wouldn't have sex with her, with your dick, and I wouldn't let you babysit the kids I had with her using your penis. And that's not a judgment. I'm just working on this whole acceptance thing. I've been practicing my acceptance faces. What do you want me to say? I've been smoking too much weed. I still don't believe there is any amount I can consume to reach this place they keep talking about. Bottom. I mean, I know I'm not there yet because I'm still looking down on all of them. Or maybe lately, I'm just looking down, trying to feel proud, trying to maintain my social high ground. I don't want to be forever grouped with the class of people that I don't want to be grouped with now. I'm not a drug addict, and I'm not in denial. But that's what every drug addict in denial says, so I say nothing. My surrender is key to setting me free. I'm trying to accept, but I'm scared to agree. I'm trying to accept, I just don't know what yet. I'm trying to accept, I just don't know what yet. It go, so on the weekend, drink on the weekend, smoke on the weekend, hand in hand. Like a little kid in Candyland, I'm indulging every time I had the chance. Just left the stage, time to celebrate. Bait for the bras, act to celebrate. Drank a little something, get a little open, sex hotter than a whoop. Now we smoke good times. Plus something to talk about if I ain't writing hood rhymes about the crimes that I ain't did. My generation on that red to die tip. Big Papa's kids self-destructive, so I self-destruct just to stay relevant. Every time I'm trying to let the devil out, feels like I gotta let the devil in. I have a million good excuses for why I'm here. Excuses that sound smart, and I like them. They sound smart like that white dude, Steve. Hey, I don't know what it's like to be a black guy, but I kinda do. You know how many times I've been pulled over, okay? They see a cool-looking white dude like myself. Okay, if you don't listen to all the racially problematic, half-baked, logically flawed shit he be saying, half the time, I don't know, 75% of it, I kind of hear him. I want to believe even more than he that me being here is mass plot, government conspiracy. Okay, it's only probation. It's only a lie that I'm addicted and afflicted and sick and in need of help. But in my mind, all this talk about him is beneath me. Like, really? Like, really? Like, really? Like, this is beneath me. Like, my whole family is like, are you a drug addict? Like, my brothers are like, you're a drug addict. You're a drug addict. I'm like, shut up, fool. You do more drugs than me. But just because I'm here, okay? Don't try to front in front of Mom, Joe. I just rolled you a blunt yesterday. That's Mary, the virgin, like me, to the group, not sexually. First offense. Some are regulars, like Samples over here. They call him Samples because he keeps a souvenir of all the places he's been to, people he's been through, things that he tried, carried with him through jewelry or tattoo. He's a collector of the past. Lost one eye, but you swear he didn't miss it. Like it was a good bargain or something. Do I miss it? Is a pig's pussy pork? Is a bear's balls brown? Does a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit? Hell yeah, I miss it. But nigga, you missed it. Nigga, Atlanta? Freak it? Nigga. Just, nigga. Nigga. Huh? Oh, no, I don't mean nigga in no offensive way. Nigga, you know what I mean, right? Can you tell this nigga what it is? Huh? What? You offended by me saying nigga? But you white. I'm kind of offended that you offended, dog. But if Pastor gets to talking, there ain't no more sharing going on. No one shares the stage. He says he only talks through divine revelation. But I hope whatever's speaking through him ain't God, because he don't seem to like us very much. And he spits an awful lot. Tables, pull your pants up and stop sodomizing that chair. All I hear when you say nigga is what I see. Pull your pants up. And Steve, stop talking about your dick all the time. You're scaring Mary. Government ain't worried about you. What they worried about? Weapons of masturbation. And you talking that I only smoke weed. You know how much weed you gotta smoke to be in this class? I'm worried about you. And I ain't worried like you. Worried I might have a felony on my record, or I might not be able to get a good job. You need to be worried that you thought you was promised that. You need to be worried about who you were and who you about to become and what you need to be. So tell us, son, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I was raised for black excellence, to be a credit to my race, and I wanted to be a good son, like Oedipus, like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like I'm not supposed to be here, but I am, as statistics would have predicted. They call me criminal, felon, addict, and you know what? It sounds right. Because what else you expect from a nigga? This offense is making me defensive. In the mirror, I reflect on my reflection. Hallucinating projections, I see my worst fears and fantasies and follies take extreme shapes, and I'm losing myself in all of this. I can't see me anymore. I couldn't even point myself out of a lineup. I said for pleasure, but I found pain. You think I go to Starbucks and shoot 10 espressos every morning because I want to? Fuck no, man. I'm making a statement. Okay, enough of anything will kill you. Oh, I can't have a little bit of blow because I'll die? Well, watch me overdose on white mochas, you fucks. I'm shutting Starbucks down. First heart attack, I'm a millionaire. People are so fucking stupid. Propaganda. War on drugs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. I don't know about you, but where I come from, we like a fried egg. Dog, bruh, alright. You walk into a strip joint these days, what $20 get you? No, I got a point. What $20 get you at strip joint? A lap dance? With $20 back then, I was cut. Maybe 25. I
I mean, but this is before T-Pain and Tricky Cause You Had It and all of that. No one was making it rain. It was just a oasis. That's what it was. I mean, I go in there every chance I get. It was like, what's that white show? No, the white show. No, the white show. Cheers. But with strippers. Who didn't know your name? Actually, you didn't know their name either. You just knew Destiny, Chocolate, Angel, Strawberry, Delicious. You get my point. Anyways, what I was going to say, damn. I forgot what I was going to say. So, my name is Mary. My mom, she named me Mary. On my birth certificate, it says Mary, but my mom, she calls me Marty, even though she named me. But, like, at work, I'm Mary. When I get pulled over, I'm Mary. But all my friends, they call me Marty. At least they used to call me Marty until my homeboy, it's not even my homeboy, it's like this guy, this stupid guy who got educated on YouTube or something was like, your name is Mary, huh? So, you know, like, back in the day when they used to call whores, the whores named Mary couldn't keep their name out of respect for Jesus. So they called them all Molly. And he said, your name is Molly, and it kind of sounds like Molly, and you like Molly, so now we're going to call you Molly. And everybody was like, ha, 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 Molly likes Molly. And I was like, ha, ha, Molly, cool. I didn't really like it, but it was like, whatever, you know, it just kind of stuck. Don't tell us, son. Who are you? Who are you? I got drunk for the first time when I was 11 in Africa with my older brother, my two cousins, and this stunning London-born, beautiful Eritrean goddess. She was like 12. But it wasn't her first time. She led, and we followed. Now sipping from the glass bottles I only used to view through the glass windows of my uncle's liquor cabinet. In 97, in Africa. How strangely romantic. I can't even remember what she looks like, but sometimes I still fantasize about her. Until I realize I'm fantasizing about a 12-year-old. I can't remember what she looks like. I must be fantasizing about the feel of something fresh, something new, something I never felt before. The euphoria mixed with formative years and new formed ideas. At 4 a.m, slapping Machiavelli and talking Tupac coming back and how the Bulls gonna win again in 97 summer, in 90-degree heat, an 11-year-old heart that just wants to stay here in Africa forever. And I'd vomit all the non-solid in my body just to capture that feeling in a bottle and drink it back up as I come down at 11 in the morning, longing for the euphoria mixed with formative years and new formed ideas of what's normal, wondering where she went and how I'll ever find her again. I got caught with 4 stems of mushrooms.
a felony in California and Alabama. Our state solution was for me to find a God of my own understanding. I thought that's what I was trying to do with the mushrooms. No? Yeah. They say I'm tripping. I am not drug abstinent, but I'm not a drug addict. And I'm not in denial. But that's what every drug addict in denial says, so I say nothing. There's no gray area like the law or like the way Pastor talks about everything. And I hope it's black and white between us, because he is that old black cliche I just don't want to be. You know, I used to smoke crack, right? See, these days y'all like, ugh, he smoked crack. He smoked crack. Crack is whack. But I was smoking crack before they settled on the name crack. I was smoking crack when it was just that new stuff. And now, you got that new stuff. That MDMA, that Molly, and all these ignorant buffoons telling you it's cool. Well, I don't know what that stuff is. I just know that if they was handing microphones to ignorant buffoons in my day, well, you know how many words rhyme with crack? Smoking on crack in the back of my Cadillac. I just made that one up. It's better than pop the Molly, I'm sweating. That don't even sound like a good symptom. He is supposed to be a cautionary tale, but he's more like a commercial for how close you could come to the edge and still live to tell about it. He tells his story because he believes it will save us. Oh, the romanticism of experience. The word says, do not put your Lord to the test. But I used to test all the time. Can I die? I don't think so. And see, into the raw jogging, the raw sniffing, the powder, the bullets, the smoke, I've emerged, died, and resurrected. I used to think I was immortal. And as crazy as it sounds, I believe believing it saved my life. These days, everybody likes to say, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in God. I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. Well, I don't know what that means. There's a lot of spirits out there. I used to drink spirits. I smoked spirits. I even felt spirits and seen spirits. But that ain't had nothing to do with God. That wasn't a God of my own understanding. That was a God I had an understanding with. So, as you find a God of your understanding, make sure it ain't a God that works around your desires, a God of convenience that works around your needs and your dreams. And your dreams are heaven, and the devil's dreams of heaven. And I can tell he's dreaming of heaven. And he's good with Jesus. He all the way fucked up. And now he's all the way forgiven. That don't seem a bit convenient? I'm a critic, which means I'm a bad fit for systems, for the religious, for falling in love, asleep, or for anything. I can't help but look down. If the church is a gateway to heaven on earth, then the court is a gateway to hell. They both swear by the same book. They share words and similar ideals of witness and testimony and judgment and confession. And when the judge tells me, well, son, if you don't have a drug problem and you get caught with drugs, well, frankly, it's just a problem. He insists that I admit drug addiction in order to avoid admittance into prison, and I have a religious experience. All of a sudden, I'm 14 again, and my bowed head is held by this sister from Calvary Christian. She's a missionary, and her mission is to get me and 50 other teens to speak in tongues once the Spirit jumps into me. Like this. Shamananai, Samananai, Mama say, Mama, Onomatopoeia, Rihanna Beyonce. And then we're saved. She prays for me, partly in English, partly in Rihanna Beyonce. But it's not taking. But she says she ain't stopping until I join the cacophony of... It's for the sake of my salvation. It's either this or hell. And I was introduced to religion through Catholicism, so trust me, y'all, I know all about guilt. It frightens me beyond belief that I might be beyond saving. Or that this might be bullshit. So I bullshit. Wadata, Sarate, Tippy-tail, I don't know. I was 14. Pootie Tang just came out. I was confronted by the hell of jail, or the jail of hell, and all I had to say is what these saviors seek, as if my soul is more for sale than for sale. I mean, where else does true ritual still exist besides the court and the church, where few things are forever a lie before God? And now this falsity forged on my felonious record. It's like the same room. Even I'm the same. I'm still willing to lie before forever to save me some time and some pressure. Few things are forever a lie before God. And now this falsity forged on my felonious record. I'm fucked. For life and for afterlife. For I have lied before God. I swore false before a record. I lied and fell inside myself where I stayed, convinced that these places, these systems, they just weren't for me. I had lost the faith. This is just a little racket, a little backroom deal where we deal with nothing. When you buy benevolence with false mercy and I sell my word until it ain't worth shit. These drug courts, I know they were legislated with a particular face in mind. A Reagan-era design that deemed drug use and drug abuse and drug addiction and crackhead and black use synonymous. I am drug addict anonymous. You don't care what my problem is. I'm just a problem in this system. I don't have a drug problem. I am a drug problem. You don't care about fixing me. You just looking for a fix for a first time, non-violent drug offender. I feel like I'm one of many being drowned in heaven, the humanity sucked out of it like a slave to ritual and routine. Like an addict, you too just take things and do things and do things like guilt and possession. Confession. Papa like, someone lies, someone I, and another guy, fuck it. Yes, Your Honor. I need help. Save me. Month 6 of this program. And I must say, I miss the sudden shifts. That experience after a cigarette or a spliff or a whiskey sip. Coffee can change this stubborn mind in an instant. I'm conditioned to think that this isn't so bad. To help yourself to whatever helps yourself through whatever. A prescribed norm. Teenager tested, culture approved. We, the Instagrats, entitled to instant access to frequently changing status. Are you searching for truth? Google answer. We never learned to earn it. We're not wired to work for it. I would say you don't have to lift a finger, but that's pretty much all you have to do. Just lift a finger, or lift a finger, or lift a finger. So I used to hang with this chick, Sheila. She was a hoe. No, like a whore. Like, she called herself an escort, and I'd be like, ha, yeah, escort, you know. She was such a hoe, people thought I was a hoe, because, you know, hoes hang together, but she was like my Friday night, Saturday night girl. Like, I just knew that she'd get in wherever, guys would buy her free drugs, and she'd give them to me. Anyways, when she moved down south, I promised I'd visit, and when I did, when I saw her car, her clothes, her condo, I was like, what am I doing with my life? You know, like, really? Like, this hooker just made me reconsider my 5-year plan. Like, really? Really? I mean, my mom has been working 2 jobs since forever, and she'll never be able to live like that. And what does Sheila do? Guys, lots of guys, and lives like a queen. Finding myself in the same room with Samples or Mary or Steve makes me feel like they got the better end of the deal. Feels like I was trying to go to this great party, and they all went, and I got caught on the way. For all it's worth, I should have done more drugs. At least I'd have that story of the rock star hitting rock bottom, where he started. Now he here, the fall, then the spring, the rebirth, the life after death, after parties and bullshit, after pleasure and finding pain. That same glorified story packaged without the price, just a promise of the one day when you could have that night. I mean, most of these tats is just stupid, man. Like, back when I was on tour with the DTP squad, well, I got the whole squad tatted along my ribs. Every artist, man and woman. I got a man's name on my rib. And it ain't even something cool like Andre 3000 or Pimp C or something. No, I got Chingy. Chingy. And it's really bad because, you know, when I brought my girl on the last tour, she wasn't my girl back then. We was kind of on that, you know, you do you, I'm going to do me, and then we could do each other when we feel like it. Wrong. She started messing with that boy Chingy. And Chingy started cracking jokes like, I'm going to have my name on your titty and your man. That nigga almost died over that. He'd have been a much more famous rapper if I'd have caught his ass. I tried to step to him. He ain't want to see me. He started doing that right third dance and shit. I mean, in hindsight, at least I could have had 2 chains on me. But I got his original name back when he was with the crew. Titty boy. Right below my titty. I wasn't thinking. I thought I was crew. But really, I was just a roadie with benefits. I get the girls. I buy the drugs. I always came back with the samples. I started selling a little bit, too. You know, I had the weed. I had the pills. I had the... You ain't going to tell my P.O. about this, is you? Like, how anonymous is this exactly? You know what? Never mind the whole thing. I just heard it in a rap song. I must say that I miss the sudden shifts. 'Cause I'm not stimulated unless I'm overstimulated. 'Cause I can't shake a feeling. I don't feel good right now, and I don't want to stay here. But I can't fake it. I gotta find my way out. I gotta climb my way blind. I gotta wait for it. And I'm not used to this. I want it now. I'm a poker player. You see, my old man used to talk me. Fridays, Saturday nights, he'd have a beer. He let me have one at 12, and he'd just talk and talk all night. He thought poker was a metaphor for everything. People only know what you show them. If the gods are giving you garbage, then there's something you need to learn. And that's the only time he talked about a god of anything. The poker gods. And they were some cruel mother. But he respected them because he loved the game so much. But he knew that at any instant his luck could change. Because it had changed. I mean, he lost my mother. He lost the house. It was a cold game. Loyal to no one. Some days you were favored. And some days, in an instant, it could all change. Like my P.O., I know he has it out for me. I mean, he can't wait for me to slip, to make a mistake. And I'm one cloudy piss test away from making his day. Get his felony conviction rate up. Get the state fine for my felony up. I mean, he trying to get a promotion or some credits, and I'm trying to survive. It should be a crime to practice anything that blindly. I mean, he don't see me. He sees alien in Arizona, Arab on airplane, niggas in Paris. I'm a black boy from the suburbs. I'm just trying to be something. I was raised to believe that I could be anything. That a fight had been fought for me to be free, to be anything. And many times growing up, that was prophecy, not fact. And sometimes I had doubt that I could be anything, that a black man could become president. And
Watching a black man become president, I would be overcome with belief if I wasn't being referred to as a criminal every week. If my PO wasn't itching to give me time in prison, if I wasn't sitting in a drug addicts meeting facing conviction, if this fucking DA wasn't preventing my dismissal, I would rise up to my creed and truly believe that I could be anything. That I won't be judged by the color of my skin, but by the content of my background check. And with a felony on my record, I couldn't run the state lotto, so what are my chances? I can't be anything. You could be anything. I'm watching prophecy fulfilled, and still I can't believe. I have my doubts. You won't believe how I got caught. I'm at some dingy bar, and I see three guys go into a stall. And I say, ding, 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 I know where I'm getting my coke tonight. A dealer, his partner, and a customer who turns out to be an undercover cop looking to bust the dealers, not me. Why was I in that stall? Because I saw an opportunity and I thought I could get lucky. I took a risk because that's what I do. I'm a risk taker. And the law is all about risk prevention. So I'm risk and they're prevention. And we're at odds. They don't dislike risk. No. Risk is American. But America is the big brother that does the dirt first and then tells you not to. Because they're scared you might win. They're scared you might do it better than them. And you know what? In my case, this time, risk won. It was bound to happen eventually. I mean, the odds were with them. That I can accept. I can understand that. The poker gods. With the time I have left, I only want to hear real revelations and truths. Epiphany. Prophecy if you got them. Because I believe we all prophets. I believe we all get it right sometimes. And I'm trying to get it right as much as possible. I'm trying to listen. Listen hard. And when I don't hear it, I call for it. But that ain't the way it comes out all the time. So maybe God is talking to me by not talking to me. Telling me to be patient. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Those were the last words we ever heard from Pastor. One day he just disappeared. We acted like we didn't care enough to ask, but the questions were there. Was he dead? Did he relapse? Was he back in jail? I mean, whatever it wasn't good. It was too sudden. So I just prayed that he escaped his own version of hell. I prayed that whatever saved him before saved him again. Gave him a chance to revise what didn't work this time. Repetition and revision. Fittingly, in the black spiritualist tradition, a hopeful loop. A cycle worthy of being recycled.
so that we might see something different. Look at it new. And I keep wishing he'd come back. I miss him. On the day my case was dismissed, I walked out with a stack of papers that said I was this and am now this. Absolutely nothing special. I'm sure they got a stack of papers somewhere in some archive with every law and clause that was ever written, all to protect the whole. Tall, like a wall, became a barricade to keep some of us out. Ain't no paper gonna make this what it was for me or what it was supposed to be. I gotta make it myself and remake it. So I cycle back. You know, I go over and over it like a loop. I reminisce and miss the program like I miss church, like I miss pastor, like I miss myself. I gotta save myself. But it ain't like I ain't had help. There's certain cycles to continue, certain loops to break. I go back. Somewhere, at some point, someone said you don't have to touch the burning stove to know it's hot. But someone, somewhere, at some point had to, before there was someone to tell us not to. Can you imagine being the first one to see fire? All you've known is cold nights and you get close to it because it's warming you up, and then it burns your fucking ass. Don't touch fire. The law was set. And then maybe we saw that the smoke didn't burn us. That we could touch it, but couldn't hold it. So we were like, we'll fucking capture it with our mouths. And then maybe we saw that the smoke, you know, like this lightheaded thing is cool, but the smoke is fucking disgusting. Let's get a buffer between us and this smoke. How about this plant? You know how many plants must have been tried before they found the tree? Some of our ancestors must have smoked some shit and just never came back. If by one day you stumbled upon the cannabis plant and got blown out the frame, how would you not think that this was a gift from God? That this was the way. And like all the ways before, they eventually come up short. And still we try. Trial upon trial, upon error, upon generations and generations and generations. And the God of my fathers has got me this far. So I still pray, and pray like this, and hear a gospel truth when I hear gospel choirs. Still, I can't stop the search of the more perfect. Can't stop sampling, remixing in the tradition of black spirituals, repetition and revision, looking for a system, a ritual, a God of my own understanding. They say the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing and expect different results. But that's the same definition as practice. How long will it take for me to learn how to live? Well, may the wait not be in grants,
but in time. And may that wait give me light. Open my eyes, open my heart. I keep an open mind. I know there's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why I'm here. I know there's a spirit with something for me to add to, with something for me to sample from, with something for me to remix. I know there's a spirit in the house tonight. Huh? I know there's a spirit in the house tonight. Thank you so much, Washington, D.C. Hip Hop Theater Festival. Let's make some noise that there's a spirit in the house tonight. I appreciate you all. Please stay in the lobby, buy yourselves a CD. I'm sure we'll be out in a second. Thank you so much. Peace.
Yeah, just breathe, baby, it's all good. You might break, hey, we all good.